Hey gang, for today's build, I'm going to show you how to take care of your tool storage needs. Well, I've done quite a few projects over the past year or so, and I've developed quite the collection of scrap wood. And while I don't mind having a little bit of wood on hand, it's getting a bit out of control. So today, we're going to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to get rid of some of that scrap wood, and we're also going to take care of some of our tool storage needs. And best of all, we're going to do it in an afternoon.
First thing we're going to do here is rip all of our wood down to the same width. And then we are ready to cut everything to length. Then I'm just going to lay out all of the tools that I want to store in this storage unit out on my wood to make sure I get the spacing right for the hanging pieces, if you will. Obviously, these dimensions are going to vary based on the types of tools that you want to hang here, as well as the brands and probably a number of other factors as well. But the general process should be about the same. Those of you that are long-time watchers have likely noticed by now that my tools have some red on them. This came about due to an unfortunate incident involving one of my drills. I'm going to leave it at that. If you're trying to follow along at home, don't cut little tiny strips of wood and nail them to your hangers like I'm doing here. Just cut one bigger strip and nail it to the bottom. It's much easier.
If you found this content valuable or at least entertaining, don't forget to pound that like button.
Now we're ready to assemble the rest of our storage unit. To do this, I had to glue both sides of the vertical pieces, and then I nailed one side. Because of the way things were designed, I couldn't nail both sides. If you're able to figure out a way to do that, I'd say go for it. But for an afternoon project, this worked out pretty well, and I haven't had any issues just yet, so I think it's okay. In case you're wondering, the answer is yes. I did occasionally miss my mark with my nail gun. It's not the end of the world. I ran out of wood for my top piece, so I cut two equal length pieces and put them together on the top. It's not ideal, but I don't anticipate it affecting the functionality or the structural integrity of the piece. Next, I'm going to add a piece of 1/4-inch plywood to the back here. I just had it laying around, and I'm hoping it will stop some of my tools from falling out the back of my storage device here. Glue and nails, you know the drill. I know you won't believe this, but I didn't miss with a single one of these nails. Alright, last thing I'm going to do here before I'm ready to hang it on the wall is put in a French cleat. This is actually the first time I've done this, although I've thought about it many times, and pretty happy with how it worked out. My glue bottle was giving me some trouble, so I thought, hey, why not just dump all of it on this board? Just putting some screws through the front of my storage unit here to attach that French cleat you saw me put on earlier. I'd hate for it to break loose and come off the wall. Final touch here is to put in some screws where I can hang my battery chargers for both my Ryobi and my Milwaukee tools. Alright, let's load this thing up and see how many of my cabinets and drawers I can clean out. Thanks for watching, and remember, sweat for it. don't go into debt for it.